Hello everyone, I am Zumie Fiasco. Thank you so much for stopping by. Whether you are a returning subscriber or a new visitor, regardless, thank you for watching today's video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a money exploit for Red Dead Online. Now, typically, I don't normally do videos like this, but I thought this was too good not to share. Now, this exploit itself is known by a lot of players in the community. You yourself might even know it, but this new location I'm about to show you where you can do it makes it even easier and faster to do. With this exploit at this location, you are going to be making money so fast, you're going to feel like you are cheating. So before we get started, be sure and leave a fat like rating down below so we can all make some more money in Red Dead Online. And also, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on so you never miss an upload from yours truly. Let's get into this exploit. If you don't know by now, this exploit is for fishing. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to get an unlimited amount of fish from all types of fish, and you're going to be able to get them all at 3-star ratings without even having to use a fishing rod or a fishing pole, fishing bait, fishing lure. None of that is going to come at the cost of getting all of these fish for free. If you haven't done this exploit before or you've never heard of it, just stay tuned and you'll see what I'm talking about. This exploit is going to be taking place at the Dakota River. The Dakota River is just east of Strawberry and just northeast of Blackwater. You are also going to see a giant train bridge called Bard's Crossing. This location is going to be in front of that bridge. Once you see it on the map, you can see here there are two little pieces of land. In between those pieces of land, there's a little bit of water. That is exactly where you are headed. When you are on your way to this location, don't forget to get a deer carcass or kill an animal that you can stow on your horse, because that is going to act as your bait to get these fish to come out of the water for you to be able to snatch and grab them and sell them later. Now, it's easy to do this because once you get to the Dakota River, there are several spots for deer to spawn, so you don't need to stress about it because you'll find one very easily. Now, once you have your deer carcass and you have arrived at the location that you need to get to, this next part is very important. What you want to pay close attention to is the rocks on the ground, because where you are standing is where you are going to want to place the deer carcass. You will see a large boulder in front of you as well. Once you pick up the deer carcass, you will see a white rock on the ground with two slightly lighter colored rocks in front of it. Now, once you get over here, immediately drop the deer carcass because this is the exact spot that you want to put it so that the fish will spawn accordingly and get you the best result possible. As soon as you drop the animal carcass, make sure you jump on top of the boulder so you don't spook any fish that are coming in to try to feed off of the dead animal. Right away, you should see some ripples in the water indicating that fish have spawned and they are about to approach the dead animal. If you do not see ripples in the water, give it about 20 seconds to 30 seconds, and if you still at this point do not see any fish spawning in or swimming towards the dead animal, go ahead and jump down and readjust the dead carcass. Just keep in mind that you want the head of the animal in the water and the body of the animal on shore. After readjusting the dead animal, if you still do not have any luck, and you've jumped on the boulder, you're not spooking the fish, you still don't see any, and you're getting irritated, don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong. Sometimes the fish just don't spawn in. In this case, what you want to do is just pick up the dead carcass, stow it back on your horse, and ride up the hill a little ways so that you reset the spawn. You'll know that you've done this correctly when you come back down the hill to the location and you see more deer that have respawned in. That will be the sign that tells you that you've done it correctly and you've refreshed the area. If there are any other players standing around in the area too, make sure you go to a different server because they can affect the fish spawn as well. Once you have followed all of these steps correctly, you should start to see great results and you should start to see fish just flourishing to the dead carcass, trying to get their meal for the day, and they will be dying and rolling down the little water hill there, straight to you at your feet beneath the boulder. When you're standing on the boulder, if you see a fish or a couple fish swim in and they actually make it all the way to the dead animal and they start feeding on it, make sure you pull out your varmint rifle and shoot them, because what happens is while they're feeding, no other fish will come in because there are no other spots for a fish to feed. So make sure that you pull out your varmint rifle, shoot them, get them out of the way so more fish will come in. Unfortunately, this will make them become a 2-star instead of a 3-star, but you will still be able to use this exploit to get more fish and they will keep coming in, so it doesn't really matter. Once you see about 15 to 20 fish piling up around the boulder, go ahead and jump down from the boulder and pick those fish up. The reasoning to this is because it seems like fish stop spawning whenever you get too many around you in a dead pile. After you have picked up all of the fish around the boulder, you can do one of two things. You can head over to Strawberry or Blackwater to sell all of your fish to the butcher, or you can leave the area and come back, resetting the spawn, and put your dead animal back down and repeat the process. Keep in mind that you can only carry a maximum of 10 fish per fish type, whether it's bluegill, bass, stonemouth bass, whatever it may be, you can only carry 10 of each one. Once you start getting close to the number 10, I recommend going to the butcher and selling your fish, because the game will let you continue picking up fish regardless of reaching the cap. So if you have 10 bass and you continue to pick them up, the game will let you pick them up, but you won't be adding them to your satchel because you already have 10 total. Now once you get to a butcher, sell all of your fish and you will see that you are making tons of money and very quickly. On a side note, I wanted to mention something really quickly. I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but it seemed like whenever it was lightning and thundering outside and it was raining very heavily, the fish did not want to spawn. Now, I don't know if this is a feature implemented into the game for realism because fish will go in hiding whenever it's storming really bad outside, or whatever the case may be. It could have just been the circumstance that I was in and I didn't get the fish to spawn, but what I did is I just went and joined a quick showdown so that I could make some money and not waste any time, also earning myself some XP. And then whenever I got done with the showdown series, I got into another free roam session relatively close to where the exploit actually is, and then I ended up getting griefed by a player, put him in his place, killed another deer, and went right back to my exploit location and started making more money. That's part of why I love this exploit so much. It requires little to no effort at all to do it, and you can do it between grinding out missions and playing with friends. I mean, really, what are you doing in your downtime? Buying cosmetics, doing things, just relaxing, standing around in an open lobby, not doing much. Whereas here, you can just grab a deer, head over to this location, drop it, jump on the boulder, and you're not doing anything, but you're making money. You can pick up the fish and go sell them at your local butcher. Let me know what you think of this exploit down in the comments below. Does it help you out? If not, let me know why. Also, if you liked the video, be sure and leave a fat like rating down below because that lets me know you want to see more videos like this in the future. Also, if you're a seasoned player already and you have some exploits of your own, feel free to share them down in the comments below. I'm sure everyone would love to see them. I myself would love to. Everyone wants to make money in this game. It's hard to come by. Missions don't pay out that well. Showdown series do give out XP and money and gold, but they just don't pay out that well. And whenever you're buying ammo, consumables, horse care products, things like that to keep your cores up and all that stuff in the game, you really want that money to be able to just spend it instead of having to worry about it. There is going to be a wave of new players because of Christmas and things like that. A lot of people got gifted Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm sure. They're probably still playing the storyline and they're getting all that. They're taking it all in. But eventually they're going to come online, and it's going to be nice for them to be able to go somewhere and see how to make money easily and not have to worry so much about grinding right away and being required to play all these missions and just being overwhelmed by the sheer fact that the economy in Red Dead Online is kind of bad. They're making updates, don't get me wrong, there are still updates being pushed out to make the game better, but for right now, it's still pretty hard to come across ways to make money quickly and easy like this. For those of you still staying tuned right now at this very moment, I seriously appreciate it. I know it seems like I'm rambling, but I really did want to share this exploit with you guys, but I also wanted to talk to you, those of you that have been subscribed to my channel, and those of you that are newly visiting. I want to talk a little bit about the direction I'm going to be heading in 2019 before I end this video. Now, in 2019, supposedly Rockstar Games are going to be ending the Red Dead Online beta in mid to late January. At this point, hopefully they're going to be rolling out some updates that have a lot of content for us players to enjoy and partake in. That being said, that opens up the doors and windows for a lot of videos here on the channel. If you guys really do enjoy Red Dead Online videos here, let me know down below and I will continue to make them in 2019. Or if you would like to see more analysis videos of the story mode in Red Dead Redemption 2's base game, let me know that as well because I would be definitely down to do more videos about that stuff. Also, with a new year comes new games, and of course we are going to have some new games coming in the first quarter of 2019, so I could be doing some more content on things that are to come. I did have an ultimate goal of reaching 5,000 subscribers before the end of this year. We had an immense amount of growth from a couple of videos in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I seriously couldn't be more stoked about it. It is very motivating. I love to see the Fiasco family growing. It makes me super happy. With that being said, unfortunately, we didn't reach 5K, but we reached a huge 4,000 subscribers. This family is growing. It's just starting, you guys. I want you to all be a part of it. So if you are a new visitor, be sure and subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Don't miss out on 2019. It's going to be a big year. Nowhere to go but up. I can't wait. I really do have a good feeling about this next year with all that's to come in Red Dead Online. Who knows what we're gonna get, but it's super exciting and I can't wait to be there and share it with you guys. Thank you all so much for your ongoing support. I really hope to see you all in the next video. Later.